Do you know that India is home to several communities of Iranian origin settled here over centuries? Today's story involves one such background, but this is not a story about a community. This is a story about a habitual criminal and a swift, high-risk police operation that ended a long crime spree. Mumbai police have arrested a notorious chain snatcher Qasim Garib Shah Irani, aged 38. His partner Mukhtar Sheru Hussain, also known as Irani, has also been taken into custody. Qasim, the prime accused, hails from Irani Vasti in Sri Rampur, located in Ahilya district, earlier known as Ahmednagar. From the accused, police have recovered gold ornaments, including a gold chain worth nearly 30 lakh rupees. But that recovery alone is not the real headline. The real story is how a habitual offender with over 24 criminal cases managed to continue committing crimes, and how a 5 minute police operation at 4 am finally brought him down. We will come to that dramatic arrest shortly, but first let's understand how Iranian origin communities came to settle in different parts of India, including Karnataka and Maharashtra, a detail that became crucial in this case. So hello everyone, I'm Nenika and you're watching Crime Siren, India's only English language crime news channel. Stay with us till the end and don't forget to subscribe for well-researched crime stories that go beyond headlines and uncover the real angles behind major cases. Now let's move ahead. The main accused, Qasim Irani, was actually arrested from Bidar, Karnataka, a city with a long-standing Iranian origin settlement. So how did Iranis reach Karnataka? According to publicly available historical records, so in the 15th century, the Bahmani sultans who ruled Bidar bought skilled artisans from Iran. One such Persian artist, Abdullah bin Kaisar, introduced the world-famous Betriware handicraft. Over the time, this led to the establishment of an Iranian origin community in Bidar. Even today, around 120 Shia families of Iranian origin have been settled there for decades. A locality known as Iranian Gali in Bidar is home to many of these families. Members of this community later migrated to different parts of India, including Sri Rampur in Maharashtra. So why are we covering this story? According to the unofficial press note issued by Thane police, Qasim Garib Shah Irani already had 20 criminal cases registered against him, but during sustained interrogation, police uncovered a shocking truth. The accused was allegedly involved in as many as 52 chain snatching incidents. His partner Mukhtar Sheru Irani also had around 20 criminal cases against him. Their modus operandi was simple and swift. Mukhtar rode the motorcycle while Qasim seated, targeted unsuspecting victims and snatched gold chains before fleeing within seconds. After the chain snatching incident in Bhiwandi, police tracked the suspects using CCTV footage, and soon after, intelligence inputs revealed that Qasim had fled to Bidar, hoping to hide within the Iranian settlement there. Acting swiftly, an 8-member police team traveled overnight to Karnataka, and at 4 am, the team forced open the door of Qasim's hideout. The entire operation was completed in just 5 minutes. Before neighbors could even realize what had happened, police had already secured the accused and moved him out of the area. And based on the Qasim's interrogation, his partner Mukhtar was also arrested. But the bigger question, that if Qasim had more than 24 cases against him, how did he continue committing crime after crime? Why wasn't he stopped earlier? Those answers remain under scrutiny. What matters now is that a dangerous, habitual offender is finally off the streets, and the police action may prevent countless future victims. Let's hope the judicial process ensures strict punishment. So if you have a story tip, DM us. Stay safe, stay out there, and remember, the siren never stops. See you in the next case on Crime Siren.